Addy soldiers, whoa, I'm not inside today. It was so beautiful out that I decided to come in my backyard and look at my shirt. So apropos for today. Fashion Week is fast approaching, so I decided today to do a runway video for all you guys who were wondering my secrets about my walk and such. So here we go. Today's shoes are my patent leather heels from Aldo, and these babies have been with me for a couple years now, so they know all about going down that runway. So here we go, here are my tips, and hopefully these can help you with your walk. First things first is position of your shoulders. So you want to roll your shoulders back, and if it helps you can grasp your elbows, and that should be the position they are in. As for your head, you want to tilt your chin down slightly. Next are your arms. Now you don't want them swinging around like crazy because that makes you look insane. So just nice and relaxed at your sides, calm hands, calm fingers, shoulders back. Next two mistakes I see a lot of is way over exaggerating your hips, which is just a no. Also, you don't want to be just going around all stiff because then you kind of look like an awkward penguin. So you want to have a balance of just a relaxed walk, nice relaxed hips, just that little bit of swing. One thing I am totally guilty of is having one arm that swings more than the other, so you have to be really careful about keeping your arms swinging at the same pace. Just walking back to show you guys. See, it looks a little bit strange, a little odd, so just pin that sucker down and use both at the same time. Now for your hands, you don't want them to be awkward robot doll hands, so keep your fingers apart. Just nice and relaxed at your sides, no fists, just put your hands down. Next thing to think about is your facial expression. No, no, and of course, hell no, just no. You have to have some life in your face, have some expression. Smile with your eyes. If you're more commercial, you do a little bouncy, a little smiling, I'm so cute. Now for posing, when you get to the end, if you put your hip out too much, it accentuates that and makes it look kind of, yeah. So not too much swing, just a little shift of your weight from one foot to the other. So plant your foot, shift over, and shift back. Now, if you walk with a lot of hip and you over accentuate it, it does look a little bit unprofessional and slightly just a little like you're trying too hard. However, you also don't want to put too little hip into it because then you just kind of look like a zombie or an awkward penguin, and that does not look good on the runway, let me tell you that. Now on to turning. So when you want to turn, people often have to go all the way around, and no, don't do that, that's not right. It'll be way easier for you if instead you step back with your foot and move onward that way. So these are just a close-up of my feet of what they're doing. So walk out, step back, turn, and keep walking. Now that I've said all of that, I will show you guys my walk. I've been down the runway quite a bit, and I like to think that I have a good walk, or at least a stable walk, and you know, pretty functional. Just nice, something simple, not too outrageous. There we go, and turn. Boom! So a second kind of walk is one that's a little bit grungier, maybe for a punk show, maybe for grunge, maybe for some leather pieces and studs. So I'm going to put my camo jacket on. This walk is a little bit more aggressive. You have some more hips, you have your head down, you can walk a little bit faster, pound your shoes a little bit harder. Show off the coat, of course, because that's what you're getting paid for. Or possibly not, but you know, whatever. As for your face, you can put your head down and do a little bit more of that model glare that we're all famous for. Number 3, I'm going to use a coat as an example because sometimes there are multiple pieces to your outfits. So I have this lovely trench coat that I got on sale, because who doesn't love sales? So I chose this one because it has buttons on it. And as you will be able to tell, there are certain designers that give you stuff with buttons and they want you to take off the coat during the show. So I'm going to teach my tricks. And the first one is to not tie anything in knots or bows. Just a single knot is good, and it's easy to get in and out. As for your hands, if there's pockets, show them off, but don't stuff your whole hand in, and do not put just your thumbs in because that looks like you just don't have thumbs. So hand, half a hand, thumb showing. If you're going to be taking the coat off as you walk, start by unbuttoning the bottom button first. Someone told me this a long time ago, and it's been working pretty good for me since then. So I want to take it off, show the outfit underneath, pose for a minute. Then when you slip the coat off, you want to take it and put it on your shoulder. You don't want to drag it along the floor. You want to have it up high where you can still see it and you still look awesome. The next type of walk has a little bit more hip in it. This is usually if you have a larger coat or something very fluffy or voluminous. You want to really show off the way it moves. So putting your hands on your hips and using a little bit more swing in your walk will make it look a lot better. Next, if you have a fluffy, floaty dress, something little cute, little flirty, there's also a way to walk for that. So this is a little bit bouncier, a little bubblier. You can smile, have a little bit more fun with it. You can twirl around a little, just be adorable, and your hands can swing a little bit more, and you don't have to be as stiff. Now, I don't have any floor-length elegant dresses, but we're just going to pretend because it's close enough. So this is going to be a walk for if you have a long, elegant dress, maybe you're doing bridal. It's going to be a lot of a longer stride and a lot calmer, more of a slower walk. Very simple posing, no hands on hips, nothing, and then just a quick turn and a long, slow walk back. Now I have to say a quick thing about pacing. This frustrates me to no end. Listen to the beat, because if the beat is fast and you end up walking like this, you look like a moron. So feel the beat. You have to know what the beat is. You have to know if it's fast, if it's slow. Because if you're going too fast, then it's just like the Roadrunner took over your body, and it's like, who knows what you're wearing, where it's going, it just does not look good. So if the beat is 1, 2, 1, 2, stick to the beat. Stick to the beat. I'm going to demonstrate, so cue music. So once again, here is my walk. Remember, we all have our little quirks and different ways of doing things, so I hope you take these tips to mind when making your own walk. I know my feet flip out a little bit, and that's just the way my legs are built. That is my quirk right there. So I hope that you took something away from this video so that you can start practicing on your own and have your own signature walk. There are definitely things I still need to work on because nobody is perfect. I mean, like, I come pretty close, but, you know, not always. Click over here to like my video and click here to subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, and I'll see you next week. Bye!